joke. See you guys next Tuesday when they actually get released, because there's no way Blizzard chooses Monk not to be last for the talent trees. What? Why are you spamming me with messages? The Monk, today. They came out today. Really? You're kidding. Close that door. We gotta get into this. We gotta see what this is about. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Keep your pants on. But the Monk talent trees are finally out on the Dragonflight Alpha. You know what that means? We gotta go through them. Monk main right here, Brewmaster Monk main here. There is no way I am not going through these Monk talent trees as soon as they come out and giving you guys an update video of my reactions, my opinions, everything with this talent tree. From just what I'm seeing so far from the icons, it's looking pretty interesting to say the least, but let's get into it. But before I get into it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers before the end of the month. And, you know, leave a like because this video is going to be banger. It's going to be absolutely banger. So I am only going to go through the Brewmaster trees. I literally know almost zero things about Mistweaver, and I know a tiny bit about Windwalker, but I know a ton about Brewmaster. So let's get into it. Soothing Mist. So Brewmaster and Windwalker are going to get this. They heals the target. So it's just Soothing Mist. It's just the cast. This is so interesting that Soothing Mist is, because like, when are you ever going to use this? I think it's pretty cool. I guess it goes down into if you want any of these things here. But we're just going to kind of go through it. Rising Sun Kick. Let's go. Brewmaster Rising Sun Kick sounds like a banger ability. Oh my lord. It's just going to do a lot of damage. That seems fun. And obviously, very cool that they're just giving you Tiger's Lust. That is really sick. Tiger's Lust is such a good ability. It's freedom, but it gives you an increased movement speed as well. It's so good. So yeah, we need to take Soothing Mist because we need roll. Like that's pretty crucial. Interesting to see roll is here. I don't really understand that, but anyway. Calm Presence reduces all damage taken by 3%. That's actually really nice because this actually will help Brewmaster survivability against magic damage, which I hope they target a little bit in the Brewmaster specific tree. But 3% DR is just really good. It's boring, but it's good. It's really good. It's basically Diva Aura, right? And Paralysis, we are going to take that. Though it is really cool that Paralysis is a talent because there are obviously some fights where you're not using Para or dungeons where you don't use Para, which I think is odd. But we also see Fortified Brew down here, so we kind of are forced to take it. We're going to take Improved Para, which just reduces the cooldown, which is really nice. 30 seconds on that. And Para lasts a minute, so you can basically refresh it pretty often. Let's go over here. Tiger Tail Sweep. I mean, maybe it'll be good. I highly doubt you're gonna take this. What is it? 10 seconds off leg sweep. Yeah, like that's okay. Maybe for dungeons it's gonna be really good, but we will have to see what other points we have. We got Heavy Air, increases the range of Crackling Jade Lightning by 10. No, what's this? Oh, that's so interesting. Increases all healing taken by 2%, but it would be 4% because it is a 2% node. So you might want to take this, but we're not going to take it just yet. Let's see here. Vivify, healing is increased by 20%, 40%. I'm not going to take that just yet. We're obviously going to take Detox, even though it is only Poison to Disease. I find myself using Detox so often. So, honestly, good choice. I'm going to take it. And then we get Ferocity of Zwen. Increases all damage dealt by 4%. 4% increased damage. Great. I see Transcendence here. That's a must take. I see our Interrupt, must take. And Fort Brew is a must take. Like I said, I am building this as if you are playing Brewmaster. So you might not want Fort Brew if you're a Windwalker monk or a Mistweaver monk. But I'm going to take it. Provoke. Obviously gonna want to take Provoke. Let's go back here. Let's see what this is. Reduces the damage taken while channeling Soothing Mist by 3%. That's kind of weird, but I guess so. And what do we get down here? So we get Chi Wave or Chi Burst. Okay, I mean, you take Chi Wave as it is now. It is the most damage at healing, but you might not need to take it. So I'm just going to ignore everything on this side of the talent tree for now. Let's see. Ring of Peace is good. Okay, increased damage to your Spinning Crane Kick and Rising Sun Kick is really nice. So we're going to take that. Obviously going to take Dampen Harm, and we're going to take Diffuse Magic. Those are both really, really, really nice. Having both of them is really good because as it stands on the talent tree right now is you can only take Dampen Harm or you can have Diffuse Magic. You can't have either of them. You can't have both of them, but having both of them is really nice, especially as a Brewmaster, because there are times where it is clearly just a magic ability and it's like a one-hit magic ability, right? And having Diffuse would be really, really nice because you want to save Dampen Harm for something else, or Zen Med or Fort Brew or whatever. You want to save that for something else. Ring of Peace, I think, is a pretty good thing to take. It's one of the raid utilities that monks bring, one of the good utilities they bring to dungeons. And then we have Eye of the Tiger, but maybe not. Let's just keep it like this so far, but let's see what we get. Touch of Death, I think, is required. Then we get Expel Harm. Oh my god, I'm like ignoring everything up here. So we have Celerity, which reduces the cooldown of roll by 5 and increases the charges by 1, or Chi Torpedo. I don't know if you even take these. Okay, let's just see. Oh my goodness. So you can either have Fortified Brew. Basically, you can either have what Fort Brew does right now with the 15% stagger effectiveness, or just reduce CD. I'm personally going with the reduce CD because I'm never using Fort Brew, I don't think, to increase the effectiveness of stagger. I'm more or less using it because I need a defensive up, right? So I'm going to take the 2% CD because that will make it because it's a 7-minute CD right now, that'll make it a 5-minute CD, plus your brews reduce the cooldown. So it's probably down to like a 2-minute CD, honestly. That's really nice. Then we got Expel Harm, but we're going to see if we need to take it. Looks like we might need to take it. So we are going to take this. I don't know how good that's going to be, but we're going to take Expel Harm for now. Like I said, I don't know if you really even want one of these two, but let's see what we got down here. Roll Out. During roll, you are immune to roots and snares. Could be cool on some raid fights or some dungeons, but I don't think it's that good. And then 4% leech is good. Kind of cool, but maybe not. And then we can get to these ones without having to go there. But what is down here? Summon Black Ox. Under construction. So they didn't even finish it. That's great. We don't even know what one of our main things are, but I can kind of probably guess. When 3 can... let's go back. And then summon Jade Serpent statue. So probably gonna want summon Black Ox. That would be my guess. We're gonna want 120 seconds off Touch of Death, which makes it a 1-minute cooldown, I'm pretty sure. That's great. I feel like this is really good for PvP, but as a Brewmaster monk, I don't know if that's going to be that good. Maybe you like Transcendence out, and then you can like Transcendence back into a pack or something, but we're just gonna ignore that for now. Let's look down here. When a hit deals more than 20% of your maximum health, reduce all damage. Oh yeah, we're taking both of those. And we're taking the statue. How many points do I got left? We got 6 points left. Alright, what's here? Oh, 4% avoidance? That's crazy for raid. That is absolutely nuts for raid. What the hell? Holy, 4% avoidance? Crazy. This is just a damage increase. This is what I'm going to go for right now. I think you might not take Ring of Peace and Eye of the Tiger, depending on what this one is. It's probably going to be a Windwalker focused one, so like a Zwen focused one, because we have, you know, Nizao and the Black Ox. We have Yulan and the Jade Serpent. So obviously we're going to get a Zwen and the White Tiger one. That's pretty sick. So far, this doesn't look half bad, right? Like, you can go down a healing side of the tree, which looks pretty cool. Or you can go down like a tankier side and, you know, get some pretty good damage stuff, get some pretty good tank stuff. But I think I honestly don't mind it so far. Don't mind it so far. That is the general monk tree, though. So we're going to specifically get into the Brewmaster tree right now. I think Keg Smash is the first thing. Yep, Keg Smash. And then Stagger. This is kind of stupid. I feel like Stagger should be guaranteed, and then Keg Smash is next. Like, we literally just wasted 2 points for 2 things that are required by Brewmasters. Like, you don't even get a choice. That's so lame. But anyway. Okay, like, obviously we need Shuffle, and obviously we need Purify Brew. Like, that's pretty obvious. Okay, now we're split into it. Let's kind of see what we got here. So we got Hit Scheme, which, you know, is the anima power, which, you know, is kind of good. Gift of the Ox is pretty good of an ability. It is a lot, it's not a lot of your healing, but it does provide you a bump in healing when you're required, especially once you take large hits, tanking those heavy bosses. We got Healing Elixir, which you don't use currently because it is on the same row as Dampen Harm. So maybe you'll take that. Quick Sip, every 3 seconds of Shuffle you gain. Purify 1% of your damage. Purifies 1% of your damage delayed by stagger. Okay, that seems broken. Yeah, I think that's gonna be kind of required. I do see Celestial Brew down here, so we are gonna just have to go Hit Scheme because Celestial Brew is broken. But also increased damage is pretty good. Russian, in my opinion, I'm going Russian Jade Wind. I think it is a core ability for Brewmaster. I find when I'm playing Brewmaster and I don't have Russian Jade Wind, I'm wasting globals pretty often. So Russian Jade Wind does fill that role specifically for me. You may feel different. You might like Special Delivery. But yeah, it's up to you. But yeah, so we're just going to ignore this for now. Celestial Brew, Breath of Fire, I'm just obviously taking those. Zed Med, I think it's crucial. Interesting enough, Clash is here as a choice. I know for a lot of raid fights, I don't use Clash. For Mythic Plus, I use Clash all the time. So for raid, I'm going to kind of build one for raid, and then I'll maybe do one for Mythic Plus later on or something like that. But just know if I'm running Mythic Plus, I am almost guaranteed to be taking Clash. But for now, I am taking Zed. I'm not taking it because I want the extra point. Zedmed has a 25% reduced cooldown and is no longer canceled when you move or are hit by... Oh! Zedmed is broken now. That's a crazy ability now. 60% damage for 8 seconds. Wow. Great. Let's see. Expel Harm's healing is increased by 200% based on your missing health, or Purify Brew instantly heals you for 25% of purified stagger damage. Okay, I mean, those are kind of cool, Tiger Bomb has a 10% chance to deal 200% of normal damage and reduce the remaining cooldown of your brews by 1 additional second. Okay, I'm kind of seeing where we're going. Ooh, I see Weapons of Order down here. Exploding Keg. All right. Oh, Storm Stout's last keg is there? That's cracked. Okay. Are they not going to give Brewmasters their tier set? I'm going to be so upset if we don't get our tier set. But let's continue. So we have Scalding Brew, which is a conduit, and when you use, and then we have Someone's Strength. When you use Keg Smash, the remaining cooldown of Breath of Fire is reset. Oh, okay. Yeah, like that's insane. Oh, here's Charred Passions. So it isn't Celestial Flames. This is a talent, but Charred Passions is the one where you use that to parse and do big damn. But what's Dragonflight Brew? After using Breath of Fire, you breathe fire 2 additional times. Breath of Fire damage is increased up to 100% based on your level of stagger. Okay, that seems kind of good. We're just gonna take Fort Brew again. I think it. I don't understand how this is gonna work, but we are going to. Maybe I won't take Fort Brew just again because like we already took it, so I'm not too sure. But Purify Brew having 2 stacks is mandatory. What do we got here? Bob and Weave or Black Ox Brew. I think Bob and Weave is really good. And we're going to get Invoke Nizao, obviously. How many have we spent? 16. I have a ton to use still. Holy goodness. Yeah, Light Brewing's pretty sick, so we are probably going to take one of these. You don't really use Expel Harm that much, so we are going to go this one because you are purifying a lot more, especially to increase your Ox's damage, so just more healing as well. And then we're going to be taking Light Brewing, I think. Gain up to 15% mastery based on your current level of stagger. We don't really need mastery unless you're like doing the highest of high keys and you need to survive. What is this? Shocking Blow. Crackling Jade Lightning deals 40% less damage and has a cost of 40 energy, but is now instant and causes your next blackout kit against a target to shock them, dealing additional nature damage. That's kind of weird. I don't think you'd want that because 40 energy is a decent amount. I guess it would depend on how much nature damage it actually does now. But you know, let's we're gonna take this one because just increased damage is always great. And what we got here, Blackout Kick, damage increased by 20% and strikes an additional 2 targets. So that's an anima power. And then Blackout Kick's cooldown is reduced by 1 second and its damage is increased by, so AoE or single target. We're gonna go single target because we are doing a raid focused build. So this I think is just gonna be required because that's just gonna be crazy amounts of damage. High tolerance, interesting. What do we got down here? Got a whole bunch of bone dust brew stuff. I don't like bone dust brew. Bone dust brew is lame. Oh, walk like an ox, required, absolutely required. Each time you dodge or an enemy misses you, the remaining cooldown of your brews. Oh my god, yeah, that's so good. And weapons of order is so good. Oh, so we got call to arms, which is bad. Call to arms is so bad for Brewmaster because of how it works. Basically, each ox does not, like, it is not doubling your stagger damage, but rather it splits it. So we are not going to go that, and we are 100% going to go this one because it is insane. It's so good. How many points do we got left? We got 3 points left. Okay. Each time you dodge or an enemy misses your next Tiger Palm or Sprint and King Kick. Oh my goodness. Brewmaster's going to have so much damage. Holy goodness. Okay. Purifying stagger while is active increases damage your next stomp. Okay. Yep. We're taking that. We don't really need Blackout Combo, which it's kind of a cool ability, but we don't really need it. And what do we got here? End Storm Set, last kick. Oh my lord, this is the I just went the damage bill. Oh, that's a problem. We're not taking Bob and Weave, but we're rather taking this. Yeah, and that, yeah, and then we're taking, yep, and then that. Oh, and this. Okay, so Brewmaster is gaining a ton of damage, an absolutely metric ton of damage from their talent trees, it seems, which is great. I love doing a ton of damage as Brewmaster. Their survivability is also going way up. One caveat is that Brewmaster is losing its 4-piece, and the only reason Brewmaster is as good as it is compared to a lot of other specs is because of its 4-piece. Now, its 4-piece is good because it gives you the same amount of health that other classes get, like, you know, Blood Death Knight, Guardian Druid, all these other classes. Plus, you have self-sustainability. So that is really upsetting that 4-piece is gone. I think they should, like, remove Exploding Keg, maybe. It's kind of a cool ability. Or remove this and turn it into the 4-piece. But overall, it's looking really nice. This talent tree is really cool. I like the fact that it, you know, you can go down healing, or I can go into, like, survivability. But then also over here, like, this is cracked. This talent tree is so good. I really so upset that they didn't include the 4-piece. But that's okay. This is only the first iteration. Things can change. Things will change. I know they will. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are a Brewmaster main and what you think of the current talent trees, or if you are a Monk main. If you play Windwalker or Mistweaver, let me know what you guys think of the general tree. And let me know what you think of your tree as a Windwalker or Mistweaver, because I'm going to go through them. I'm not going to make a video about them because I'm not knowledgeable about them. But let me know what you guys think about them. And then maybe we can get together as a group, like the Hunters have and the Warlocks and everything like that. And, like, get them to add things or take away things and stuff like that. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It is just really my reactions and my overall opinion about the talent tree. Initial reactions. I had no idea anything about this. I literally got off work, went in the shower, freaking jumped on my computer and made this video. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.